building it from inside his 5-yard line. Steve Schubert is back deep now for the Bears. Blanchard hits it downfield. The wind takes it back, and Schubert positioned perfectly at the 33, starts upfield with room to go. Schubert across midfield, and Schubert is cut down at the 45-yard line of New Orleans. Second down and 10 for Avellini and the Bears. Pitch back to Payton. Got a man out in front of him, and Walter Payton is inside the 40 and turns it all the way down to the 37-yard line. Numbers, but Braddock couldn't hold on. Now Avellini on first down looking to put it up again. He's got time. Now the big rush comes, and Avellini throws and gets a man. It's Walter Payton. And Payton is inside the 10. It's going to be touchdown Chicago. Avellini, who had a scramble, got it off on the run. He looked for an open man, and he got the right one, and Walter Payton.
That game will lose on Sunday when they play a club like Pittsburgh, but right now the Browns are hanging on.
Bradshaw just threw a 66-yard touchdown pass to tie for Pittsburgh. Manning throws on the run. Open is Galbraith. And he has a first down and a 12-yard advance down to the 28-yard line of the Chicago Bears. Wayman Bryant got second down and 12. Manning, timing pattern, puts it up over the middle. Don Herman has the football inside the 15-yard line. And again, the Saints come up with a big play on the right arm of Archie Manning. A perfect timing throw. The veteran wide receiver Don Herman. Allen, one draft choice of the Saints a year ago. Average 4.4 yards a carry. Manning on a quarterback draw calls his own number and takes it down inside the 10 and down to the 8. On second and just over 11, Archie Manning on a quarterback draw. Third and 5. Manning takes a look. He's looking at Herman. Now he's going to run it himself, and Archie Manning takes it in for a touchdown for New Orleans. And the Saints moving the ball very nicely, looking like they did in the preseason. And right back through the Chicago Bear defense, and now put up 6 points, and Zarro is out to try to tie the game. And Anderson, right now with 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter here at Soldier Field in Chicago. The Saints and the Bears are in a tied-up game, 7-7. Right. Manning gives off. Second back throw is Muncie. He's a full load as Muncie comes out from the 28-yard line and gets it out to the 35. Galbraith is a leaper. Oop, he left early. Nicely done by Manning, who Archie Manning, see that, didn't go for the snap count until he saw Galbraith get in position, and he was set in a 3-point stance. Get after him. Watch those Bear linebackers now fill the gaps as they're going to look for that goal line play. Galbraith, the leaper, goes over the top, and he gets the ball. He had to get it out across the 38-yard line to the 39. Here in the low 50s. New Orleans goes. Archie Manning gets time. Man is open. It's a first down to the rookie, Rich Mouty. He's got the ball down to the 42-yard line at their 48. Go to the draw. Here comes Galbraith. Not done yet. Galbraith got back most of the penalty yardage. Picture's taken in a tuxedo. It's fitting the Ivy League, they said. Here comes Manning. He's got a big problem. Manning throws on the run, and the play is broken up, and a penalty marker goes down.
Defensive pass interference, number 24, first down.
Third down and 5 now for New Orleans. Saints are 4 for 7 converting third downs. Here goes Manning. He's going to get it. Archie Manning's not done yet. Inside the 20, inside the 15, and down to the 10-yard line. Manning play faking. He's got time again. Puts it up. Got his tight end, and Thaxton crashes down close to the 2-yard line, down close to the 1. And just over a yard for the touchdown. Let's see if they go back over to Galbraith. Manning calls his own number, and Archie Manning's going to score his second touchdown of the game. So Manning play faking to his fullbacks and then rolling out and taking it in from a yard out. Up an early 7-point lead. Looks like they might be putting the Saints to rout. New Orleans rallies back with 2 touchdowns by their quarterback Manning to take the lead. Avellini in the flat goes to Walter Payton. He's a tough guy. Look at Walter Payton. He almost took it a long, long way had he not gotten by. Bob Pollard finally ran him down, and Myers came over. Why do you figure this is the guy who wants to play? Was in preseason competition with Mike Phipps for the starting job. Oh, that ball might have been picked off. I believe it was. Chuck Chris, the strong safety of New Orleans, got it off the hands of Roland Harper. And so the Saints get the ball back at the 46-yard line. New Orleans. 2:39 to play in the first half. Saints lead 14-7 as Muncie turns the corner. Holding on and knocking him down is Fensick, the strong safety from Yale from nearby Barrington, Illinois. It doesn't look like he's going that fast, and all of a sudden he whooshes on by. Good fake by Galbraith. He started to fake he was going to go wide, and then came right back, and Manning tucked it in. And Galbraith rips ahead, and again Fensick makes the stop as New Orleans gets a first down, and now lead 14-7. Here he goes. Puts it up. Guy's open. Chuck Muncie, he's going to take it in. Touchdown Saints. Boy, this game turned around after the Bears ripped it open early. All of a sudden, New Orleans has ripped it right open the other way. It is a 20-7 game. It will be the steel bar bend. Here is Avellini throwing. Oh, what a catch! What a brilliant catch by Bo Rather. Lost his footing. Caught the ball to the left. Is James Scott. Avellini has time, now gets it away, and the ball is caught by Schubert. He's inside the 25-yard line for yet another first down. Saints drop their free safety. Myers way back deep. Avellini rolling out, puts it up on the go, and he hits his man down at the 7-yard line. Bo Rather catches another one and then goes out of bounds to stop the clock with 37 seconds left. Hughes is backing the line at the right side. Swing pass goes out to Roland Harper. Crashes in, touchdown. Whoop, there's a penalty marker down at the goal line.
Pass interference, number 34, offense. First down.
Walter Payton accused of offensive pass interference. And so first and goal from the 18. Avellini takes a look. They're giving him time. Lots of time. Man is open. Bo Rather is cut down at the 4-yard line. And the clock is running. The Bears signal for and takes their last allotted timeout. Where in the day? That's cleared up now. Sunny skies. Avellini looks, fires into the end zone. A weird-looking play, and it's broken up. It's fourth down. Or try the field goal, excuse me. Bob Thomas hits it up and good. And so with 10 seconds to play in the first half, the Bears put up points. And they now trail New Orleans 21-10. Break into the open formation. Galbraith, power run, gets it up the middle behind Montgomery, Schumacher, and his center Hill. Galbraith didn't get there, then maybe he did. As he spun off, it's going to be very close.
The extra inch.
Manning, play faking, good blocking, puts it up long. Out there is Thaxton. Jim Thaxton has the football and gets it down to the 16-yard line. Thaxton, in his fourth year from Tennessee State, was just another guy on the New Orleans roster until the preseason. Manning loses his footing again, the quarterback draw, and again Manning takes it in for a touchdown. Archie Manning calls his own number and for a third time scores a touchdown. 4 seconds to play in the third quarter. The Saints have opened up a 28-10 lead, and Chicago's going to have to start pitching. Avellini takes a look. They're sure giving him time. The ball is off the hands of Roland Harper. Breeze ready to fill that gap in the middle. Manning play faking. Puts it up. The ball is caught. All across midfield and out to the 48-yard line. Rookie Rich Maudie takes the ball for a first down. So when the Bears... Here is the handoff, and Muncie breaks the crust and almost takes it out into open field. As it was, he got ahead for an 8-yard gain down to the 41-yard line of Chicago. Square with his head. Took up all that good learning he got at Yale. Galbraith down inside the 40 to the 38. Myers knocked him down, and it looks like a first down for New Orleans. Saints. Herman lines up tight. Muncy glides through and slides on down to the 35-yard line, a pickup of about 7 yards. Chicago scored first in the 33-yard pass play. Avellini to Payton. Manning gets time, puts it up. Herman is out there wide open. But the ball came in, as you saw, too deep. Hit it from that far. Plus, he's got a wind at his back. Hit the crossbar. Hit the crossbar. To Brown soundly, 28-14. Avellini throws. The ball is cut nicely by Rather as he goes in on a one-knee slide of the 45-yard line of the Saints to pick it off. 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Bears. They need the big play now as they trail in the game 28-10. They have 3:28 to play in the 3rd quarter. Saints coming with a straight rush on Avellini. Rather is open. Oh, Rather makes the reception. They got the big play. And now the Bears start to mount a challenge at the 26-yard line. Walter Payton takes it up the middle. Ripping into the heart of the New Orleans defense like he shot out of a gun. And that big play juiced up the Bears. Aloysius Grooms, number 78, caught Walter Payton up in midair. Knocked him down. Crashing over the break walls. Off in the distance as Avellini looks into the end zone. Walter Payton got the ball. He got in. But there is a penalty marker down. The Bears offensive pass interference for a second time down close to the goal line. Defender. Avellini takes a deep drop, swings it out to Walter Payton. And Payton has run out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A major problem for the Bears. As you see, they've been assessed 86 yards and 8 infractions. Here is Avellini throwing on 4th down and 11. Puts it up. It is caught by Harper. He goes down well short of the 1st down, and 2 penalty markers go down in the Chicago Bear backfield as the Saint front 4 was generating the big rush. The Saints are getting pressure on Avellini with a 4-man rush now. Touchdowns. Galbraith has 58 yards rushing. Muncy 36. Good reception. Oh, that was well done by Thaxton. He knew just where he had to go. On 2nd and 10, he ran just deep enough to get the yardage and then took the ball as Clemens, who's in the game now for Chicago 43, the regular strong safety, hit him. 3rd and 7. Manning looks deep, puts the ball up. It's going to be too long for Don Hurt as he was hemmed off nicely. Good coverage afforded by Allen Ellis. And look at that. Just stopped it cold. Ball hops down at the 44-yard line, takes a little Saint roll now, pretty good one, and goes down to about the 37-yard line as Greg Boykin and the Chicago Bears square off. Jerry Muckensturm, his early 20s players like Hall of Famer Ed Healy, George Connor. Right now, what they're seeing is not the Bear offense that they're looking for it. Now, again, Avellini puts it up, and Rather is his man turning in at the 50-yard line for a 14-yard gain. Roland Harper breaks free for the Bears and gets the ball down to the 36-yard line of New Orleans.
Nifty beats are running by Harper, but a poor job done in tackling.
Explosion next week. People like Johnny Rogers and Joe Washington. Here is Avellini throwing. Nicely caught. That time, Scott got the ball and held on. Took it down at the 29-yard line. Rather a wide to either side as Avellini takes the deep drop. Here's the big rush. Free football. This might go. This might go the distance. Bob Pollard with a lineman's dream. Bob Pollard goes the distance. Alex Price was the man who came in, hit Avellini, and knocked him free, and that is the football game, although we got 8:20 left. The Chicago Bears have fallen behind 34-10. Sudden, the New Orleans Saints, after 2 off weeks, are ripping it open here at Chicago as they are routing the Bears 35-10. Squib kick downfield is picked up by an upback. Robin Earl, the big fullback, crashes his way out to the 45-yard line. 15 of 28 so far. Throwing the ball with a lot of drops, puts it up, the ball is caught. Looked like the tight end Latta who got the ball. Down to the 41-yard line of New Orleans.
Right now, they're not planning well.
Avellini on 3rd and 14. Gets time, puts it up. Nice reception down to the 27-yard line for a first down. And James Scott now has found the handle. 0:08 left to play in the game, the clock running. The Bears go to the run. Roland Harper takes it down close to the 21-yard line to keep the New Orleans defense on as Chicago has got to run the ball. They like to hit the big gainer because the Saints are playing a very obvious zone pass defense. Line 35 to play, 35-10 New Orleans. Pitch back goes to Walter Payton. Look at that run. Payton's going to take it in for a touchdown. He's had a lot of great runs. None any better than that.
And that's one of them.
Thomas has the ball teed up. Looking for an onside kick. The Saints have sure-handed backs up along the front. And it is an onside kick. It didn't work. Kim Jones, a big back, number 32, rips the ball out to midfield, and the New Orleans Saints get the ball there 1st and 10. Should have to do to win here, and 2 games don't make a season. Give us some time and watch. Well, they've done it today. Manning trying to burn Paxton. Apparently Manning isn't going to run the football, going to try to burn him some more.
Well, he had recognized the blitz coming.
Blanchard gets set to punt. Hits it into the wind, and that wind is really strong as you see the ball go out of bounds. Looks like it's just going to be inside the 30. It's a brisk day now. Temperatures have dropped into the 40s here at Chicago, and the winds are coming in stronger than at the outset of the game. They've been blowing the whole game. Intercepted. Jim Merlo picks it off. He returned 2 for touchdowns last year. He's going to get his first this year. Guys closing in on him. But Merlo goes into the end zone for a touchdown. Jim Merlo was caught by Walter Payton, but the impetus of Payton hurdled himself, and Jim Merlo into the end zone. And so defensemen for the New Orleans Saints have scored 2 touchdowns today. Thought Chicago had a chance, are firmly convinced now they do not, as Soldier Field is emptying out. There he goes. Roland Harper takes the handoff, runs it up the middle, and gets the ball out to the 37-yard line. Pitch back to Payton. And Walter Payton, look at this kid play football. Isn't he something? He's going to go the distance possibly. Isn't he amazing? He is literally astounding. He is an astounding football. He stepped out of bounds at the 14-yard line. I think it's more like 123. Well, 133 is the unofficial count for Walter Payton as he... Roland Harper goes up. Payton's made of. He's hit him head on about 3 times and just bounced off. Payton takes it down to the 1-yard line as we have the 2-minute warning given. Walter Payton over the top. Touchdown, Chicago. The New Orleans Saints upsetting the Chicago Bears 42-24. Chicago scored first 7-0, and from then on it was New Orleans as the Saints went off to a 21-10 first half lead. Extended that lead throughout the second half with big defensive plays, and finally prevailed over the Chicago Bears in what's got to be the highest scoring game of the NFL season so far. 66 points on the board. New Orleans getting its first win in Chicago, its second loss of the season.